Here's a question for you. Why are you working at home? Explain to me that one. Do you absolutely need to be working at home? I get it if you are taking care of a baby, a toddler, a child, if you had other obligations that only you can do. And I understand that. I worked from home myself, not realizing that it was a really big mistake. Let me tell you why. Just hear me out. Let me tell you why. Here's the first reason why you shouldn't be working at home. Social isolation. We are social creatures, man. We're made to interact with each other. We're meant to talk, listen, laugh, interact. We're built like that. Right? So maybe you haven't realized, but after working from home a couple of years straight, do you feel like your social skills are as sharp as before? Maybe, or maybe not. Don't you miss that? Number 2, distractions. Your neighbors mowing the lawn, right in the middle of that important email you're typing, or that phone call, or that video conference you're having. Your neighbors are screaming, trucks outside, your pet is throwing a fit, running around, breaking some shit. Laundry that needs to be done, so it's staring you right in the face. All these distractions that you have around your house that maybe you haven't realized that are not really making you a very efficient worker, right? And the number one distraction that you will have while working at home is this one. Can you guess? Take a guess. Netflix. Don't lie. Netflix is right there. All you gotta do is click and you can watch your favorite show. You can watch your Game of Thrones or Vikings, which is my favorite. Don't do that. Put yourself in a position where you don't have distractions around you, man, where it can be more effective, more efficient, right? So you can do your job better. Number 3. Network opportunities missed. So what happens when you get out of the house, when you leave the home? You meet people, you talk to people. You know, even at a coffee shop, okay? You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet. This is so true. Okay? The person next to you at, I don't know, okay, you walk into the office building, you pass by someone, you start a conversation, that person might be the right contact that you need right now in your life for whatever it is. This happens all the time, right? But that's not gonna happen if you're locked in your house, and your couch, in your pajamas, okay? Eating your Oreos or your cereal and typing your email. Number 4. You have no work-life separation. You know, one thing that I absolutely protect in my life is the fact that I can turn off and leave behind work when I'm home with my family. Can you do that? Can you be physically there, mentally there, spiritually there with your children, with your husband or with your wife, girlfriend, whatever, while at the same time you have your laptop open because you got to work. You can't. It's impossible. So when I leave the office, when I get home, then I leave work behind. Can you say can you do the same? Here's your fifth one. And this is probably one that it's kind of important because I'm sure you have goals. I'm sure you're ambitious, right? And I'm sure you want a promotion. You have a plan how to get a promotion? Yes. Doing your work that's required and going beyond, absolutely. There's one way. You want to hear of another way? One that actually works better is impress your boss. And how do we do that? We do that through the work that we do and through the energy that we send out. Okay? And when you are in person, talking to someone in person, that person is feeling your energy. Okay? Are you in a good mood? Are you positive? Okay? Are you have good energy? You know, you're going to accomplish something. Are you in an urgency to get shit done? Right? Can you have a good conversation? Right? Like impress your boss by being around your boss. Okay? By being present. Have him or her remind that you're there and you're doing some stuff. Okay? If your boss sees you every day, and you have something positive to bring to him every day, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to cause a good impression. But you cannot do that shit if you're home in your desk. Again, you're probably like half dressed because you can only put a shirt on or in a blazer and that's it, right? Because you're sitting down. Everybody knows that trick. Oh man, that reminds me of never mind. This is for another time. But it's this worker. He was at a meeting. He forgot that his camera was on, and he was doing some crazy stuff. But impress your boss, and you can only do that by being present. Not you can only do that, but we have way more chances to impress your boss if you're present there at the office. Impress your boss. And here's the bonus one, okay? I was going to talk about five different things that are missing out by working from home. Here's a bonus one. When you're at the office, you have access to all the shit that they have, like all the tools, everything. You have access to high reliable internet connection. You have access to all the copier and the tools and the equipment, and maybe you need special equipment. Okay, everything you have is at the office. Okay, especially people. Okay, have you realized that even the conversations that we have with our employees, right? Or with our team members, with our colleagues, a conversation you have maybe at lunchtime, that the conversation can be such a good influence in their lives. Maybe that person is in need to maybe let some out, share something, and maybe you're going to be there, so you're the person to listen, or give her or him some advice that it would help him or her. All these little things that we don't think about, but we're people, we're made to interact. So think about this. If you're working from home, go out there and find yourself an office. Go to the office. That's what I would do. That's what I do every day. Okay? And remember, if you decide to stay at home and work from home, always make sure that you know if the camera is on or not. Okay, very important tip. All right. By the way, GMR offers office suites in Beechwood, in Solon, in the greater Cleveland West. Check out our suites, man. You'll make it like you will not want to leave here. Right? Or how? We have dozens and dozens of testimonials from our tenants. All you gotta do is look at the videos or come here and ask them. Think about it. Working from home, you're missing out on opportunities of advancement in your career and opportunities maybe to influence somebody else's life. Talk to you soon.